Welcome into the Sports Objective Podcast. We're coming to you on Facebook Live as well as our YouTube channel. It is finally game day in Greenville, North Carolina, as the Pirates are hosting the 13th ranked Knights of UCF. And joining us right now from right outside of Dowdy-Ficklen Stadium, as you see there on the bottom of the screen, is our Sutton Young. Sutton, how is it?
It's really weird. It's really weird because I can hear all the sound in the background. Morgan is saying his usual stuff. The players are walking out. It just feels normal. But really, in reality, it's far from it. I've been on ground since about 9:30 this morning. And really what was really just really was surprising to me was the fact that, well, frankly, nobody was at Elmhurst. And really, too, it's sad to even think right now that all of these lots and these stands behind me should be filled with proud purple and gold Pirate fans, and they're only filled with 350. So it might sound and feel like a normal game day, but Kyle, it's far from normal.
Yeah, and certainly as I sit here at my home in LaGrange, it feels far from normal for me. I mean, like I told you, first time since 2002 that I haven't been at Dowdy-Ficklen for a home opener. So it's a little surreal. I'm sure Bubba feels the same way. Bubba was going to be there today up in the press box, but unfortunately his wife is having some medical problems, so he had to stay home with the kids. But it's strange. What's the buzz around? Are you getting any vibes from people that you've seen? Any breaking news that you've been able to catch wind of on the ground there?
I mean, really, right now, the vibe is as for the players, staff, and media, it's as everything is normal. I mean, obviously, there are no fans, and there are a couple fans who are on grounds wandering around. But really, what it is for me, like you said, Kyle, it's strange. It's strange to hear everything in the back. It's strange to be here with not being in there. And as far as anything updating, I mean, nothing right now has come in. I mean, the refs went into the stadium about 30, 45 minutes ago. The players went in about 20 to 40 minutes, depending on position group. The players and coaches, staff, media, it's normal for them. Everything is normal. But really the big thing here is there is not 50,000 people here cheering on the Pirates.
Yeah, like you're saying, Sutton, you sent me that video of the East Carolina buses rolling from Elmhurst there, a little after 10 o'clock after they had dropped the team there at the new premium lot where the Pirate Walk would typically be taking place. Unfortunately, obviously not the case, but it was very eerie with the team buses rolling through there past the Boneyard, past Elmhurst, and those tailgating lots, or what would be tailgating lots, seeing the place totally vacant.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this right now, Bubba. Behind me, they're introducing the starting lineups. I mean, I cannot see the scoreboard right now, but I'm almost positive that everything that would be on a normal game day is on that scoreboard. So, I mean, part of me is just like, what the heck are you doing out here? You need to be in the stadium. But at the same time, it's like, well, there's the coronavirus.
Yeah, and there are 350 parents in there, so they have to go through all the normal game day traditions for those folks. And thankfully for the next home game, which, by the way, who knows? Sutton, Georgia State canceled their game with Charlotte. And, hopefully we'll know sooner than later if we're going to be able to play them next weekend. Because if we can't play Georgia State next weekend, guess who's off? The Thunder and Herd don't play next weekend. So who knows? We could have an impromptu home game in Greenville next weekend.
I mean, I would love to see it. I mean, I've been thinking about the Georgia State situation all week, and obviously USF is not – I don't believe they're playing this weekend with Notre Dame. Part of me is wondering if our next game will be USF and the American to be safe. Part of me is wondering if we're not going to play Georgia State. I mean, it's just that big question. Or could we potentially bring in Marshall? I mean, right now we're slated to play in Atlanta at noon, but I'm not 100% stamping that yet.
No, and I think it'll be Georgia State's call. But they need to make that call sooner rather than later. They don't need to string us along. Memphis, for an example, you know, they went ahead and announced last Saturday they weren't going to play at UTSA this week, and UTSA they were able to go ahead and reschedule a conference game with Middle Tennessee. So hopefully we'd be in a similar situation. And guys, Bubba, Sutton, one thing I was thinking about, and Sutton, I'm sure you're noticing it as you're standing out there. When you think about being out there on the tailgate lots and around the stadium on game day, the smells. I bet it just smells different out there. Normally, you get the smell of barbecue and chicken and smoke, and maybe somebody spilled a beer, and I bet you just even smells different out there right now.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. I mean, running around Dowdy's one of my my running routes. It smells like there's nothing. It smells like I would be on a run where really the only thing I can smell is my breath when I'm running. I mean, there is nothing. There is no sense at all. There's no sense as far as the equipment, the players, nothing. It's nothing. The only thing that really, no. I mean, there's no smells whatsoever. I mean, I'm thinking about kicking barbecue tonight to make it feel somewhat normal. There's nothing.
Hey Sutton, before you go on your daily runs, why don't you go through the dental hygiene routine a little bit earlier? I'm just picking with you. I'm just giving you a tough time, but we appreciate you joining us. But a few more things before we let you go. Just talk about the East Carolina Sports Network that you're doing, ECSN on YouTube. And you did an excellent 5.5-minute video previewing this matchup today with number 13 UCF.
Thank you. Yeah, so, I mean, obviously I knew I was going to come to East Carolina. I'm third generation. But one thing that stood out to me is there wasn't a TV news source for students. So I said, well, do you know what? It's time that changes, and it's going to change for good. And I knew a couple people who were also interested, so I started it up. And the thing about it is the coverage I put out is something that I take pride in. It's something that always has to be at top notch. And really, the thing about the ECSN is, I mean, especially for students, if they're hearing this, I don't care if you're in the broadcasting or not. I don't care if you can talk as efficient as I am, or if you can only speak 5 words in a minute. If you want to be a part of it, you're going to be a part of it. And we're going to make sure that the ECSN is going to be one of the best student-run television sources, not only that ECU has seen, but frankly, across universities in the entire country. We're going to make sure it gets there, and we're going to make sure that we bring all of Pirate Nation the best coverage we can bring from a student's perspective.
Make Shapiro put down the bottle and get him out there, make him part of
it. Will do.
Yeah, Sutton, we certainly appreciate your passion and not only for East Carolina, but your passion for broadcasting and what you do. It's very evident on the passion you have for broadcasting. And but before we go, Kyle, did you have anything else for Sutton?
Nah, man. Just if we pull off the historic monumental upset of UCF today, Sutton, I challenge you to get a group of students together and go run on the field once all the players are out there.
I mean, I remember them saying in 2010 when they built the end zone that students wouldn't be able to rush the field. So if I rush the field, to be honest with you, I would probably be doing my post-game report from the county jail. So I think I'm going to do it from somewhere else.
Kyle will be on his way. Kyle and Dave will be coming to bail you out, son.
That's right. There you go.
But no, thank you so much for the coverage you've provided this morning. Not only joining us, but you sent some nice pictures and video as well. And then I know you will be doing the same throughout the afternoon. So thanks in advance for that. But anything you have for Pirate Nation before we sign off?
I mean, if you don't have your purple and gold on and your TV's on, you better get them on right now. We got kickoff in just over 10 minutes. We're going to have Purple Haze on ABC. We didn't know if it was going to happen. It's going to happen, as you said, and as Eric said. So I'm going to wait right here, and I'm going to make sure to snap a picture and a video for you guys. Purple Haze is still going on. And if you want to be a part of that virtual ticket, by all means do it. But I'm telling you what, ABC, win or lose, this is great national spotlight for East Carolina.
Absolutely.
Thanks so much, Sutton. Enjoy your day, and we'll be talking to you shortly.
Thank you. Go Pirates.
All right, Bubba, it's time to turn the TV on and get ready and watch the Pirates win.
Yeah, I really appreciate Sutton joining us. That was kind of neat, given the circumstances, particularly where we can't be there. Makes it feel a little bit more like a game day. And Kyle, before we let you go and before we sign off and rejoin folks later on tonight with the Pirate football playback, do you see the hype video yet?
No, I have not. I did not get a chance to watch it.
All right, I'll pass that over to you. And yeah, I was very impressed. Morgan Ehlers narrated it, and I thought it was very well done. And I was certainly ready to run through a brick wall after watching it.
I hear you, man. I can't wait to watch it and get ready to watch the Pirates for the first time as the 2020 season. And quick question for you, Bubba, before we go: Dish Network's having the dispute with the company that owns your ABC affiliate. Are you watching this on ESPN Plus or what?
I will be. Of course, I had the option of going up to my parents if I want to watch it there, but I'm going to be locked in right here, watching on my laptop. Unfortunately,
you could have went to Walmart and bought an antenna.
Well, yeah, I could have done that as well, but been busy doing other things. Yeah, I'm not going to head up to my parents. That would defeat the purpose of me. Otherwise, I'd be.
Yeah, might as well go to the game at that point.
Yeah, I'd be in Town Bank Tower right now, about to watch it live. That would defeat the purpose. I told my dad thanks, but I'll just watch it here and do what I need to do for Stacy and the kids. But fingers crossed that Holton Ehlers and this offense will play the way it can play. And who knows, maybe the defense will surprise us. At the very least, I'm interested to see how they perform under new coordinator Blake Harrell. And maybe that 12 to 14 man rotation on the defensive line can make some stuff happen. And we're going to really need guys like Backers and Xavier Smith and then also Bruce Bivens, who's played a ton of football in the purple and gold. Need them to step up. And then a guy like Jaquan McMillan, who's just a sophomore but a proven commodity. Really need him to defend well on the perimeter today.
Absolutely. It's time for football. Go Pirates, and we'll see y'all after the game.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, Pirate Nation, and we will check in with you later on tonight on the Pirate Football Playback. And remember, you can follow us on social media, on Twitter at eSportsOBJ, on Instagram at The Sports Objective. Like and follow us right here on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. For Kyle Barber, I'm Bubba Rosenbaum. Until we talk to you after the game, go Pirates.